What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have Western allies silent on Trump's Los Angeles crackdown. Before we dive in, if you guys happen to enjoy it, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and let's find out what's happening in Los Angeles. I've heard some of what's going on. I feel like on X, maybe a little bit on TikTok, but not fully informed about the situation happening in Los Angeles with immigration and uh, what they're doing. If you got, but we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Let's see what we got. That's what it was. Protests. Was it protests over immigration? Jeez Louise. Land of hypocrisy. Dang, land of freedom. No, land of hypocrisy.
Burnt police cars, thrashed protesters, and tear gas in the air. I thought this only happened in the third world, maybe in Asia or Africa. Surely not in the land of freedom. And what's with all the rubber bullets and flashbangs? Why not hold talks with the protesters? Why not let them block highways to make a point? Sounds absurd, doesn't it? But this is what we usually hear from Washington, D.C., lectures and advice. Just imagine these scenes in South Africa or India or Kenya. The U.S. would be all over us.
Yeah.
They would be noting the protests.
Literally all over it, covering it, talking about it, headlines everywhere. Literally, she's 100% correct.
With concern, they would be advising restraint. And they would be reminding governments of the rule of law. But now those scenes are happening in California. There is no restraint or rule of law. There is absolute carnage. Reporters are being attacked with rubber pellets.
Jeez
Public property is being
Louise.
burnt and protesters are being tear gassed. Where is the global outrage?
Yeah.
So far, we've only heard from non-Western countries. Mexico, for instance, has slammed Trump's immigration raids.
We disagree with this approach to addressing the migration phenomenon. We won't address the migration phenomenon with raids or violence. We will address it by sitting down and working on comprehensive immigration reform that considers all Mexicans across the border.
Honestos.
Yeah, as you can see with these raids and everything, the way that we're handling certain issues, like people are speaking out. People are getting sick and tired of seeing people of their community, neighbors, friends, loved ones, just being ripped out of their homes. Even it feels like recently those that are citizens are like being ripped out. And I mean, once they prove their citizens, they're being put back. But nowadays, it's insane.
Has a consulate in Los Angeles. It has issued an advisory for Chinese citizens: monitor official announcements, take more precautions, and avoid going to crowded places. That is what China has told its people. India does not have a diplomatic mission in this city, but India does have a consulate in San Francisco, though so far no advisory has been issued. We say it's about time. Los Angeles is home to about 150,000 Indians and Indian Americans. It is the home of Hollywood. It is the home of the 2028 Olympics. If this city is not safe, people deserve to know.
Yeah.
Because this is so unpredictable. If you're a migrant, you can be raided anytime. If you own a business, you could lose everything in a riot. If you're a cop, you could be attacked by protesters. If you're a protester, you could be tear gassed. And if you're a journalist, you could be shot by security officials. I wonder what that's worth in a press freedom report. Surely a couple of ranks. But so far, most countries have been silent. The usual.
What the F, bro? There was no rioting going on at that moment. And they just shot that effing reporter in her leg. What the F?
suspects have no lecture to give, no moral outrage to display, and no criticism to level. Because it's all about politics and convenience. Just think about it. The US government is talking about deploying the army against its own people, not terrorists or rebels, but protesters. Imagine if this happened anywhere else. Every Western government would have lined up to criticize, to give unsolicited
For
advice.
sure. For
But because it's
sure.
America, they're silent.
Mm,
It's about time we call out this hypocrisy.
agreed.
The truth is, America is a backsliding democracy. Their president is a convicted felon. Their protesters are arsonists. Their women have no rights over their body. They are illegally raiding citizens and migrants. They're banning travelers on the basis of religion. They're barring media outlets over ideology. And they're using force to quell dissent.
Not one lie told. In that whole spiel, I didn't hear not one lie. What the US is doing right now, the path that it's on, it's looking bad. Like, since this current administration got in the office, and I won't just blame it on them because it feels like America has been bad for a while now. So I won't just blame it on the current, but previous ones as well. Um, yeah, the US is becoming a lot of chaos, a lot of hatred, a lot of hypocrisy. It's insane to see kind of how it's changing.
20 years back, the US military would have invaded this country. I mean, it checks all the boxes. An authoritarian leader, a lot of gas and oil, and a fractured political landscape. It's the perfect nation building mission for America.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of US politicians will spin this differently, especially the Democrats. They will say Trump's raids and deportations are illegal, that they're un American, that they will divide the society.
Yeah. They
Well, we
will.
say, wake up to the new reality of your country. This is not un American. This is on point for you. Let me show you
Mm.
the latest opinion poll. 54% Americans approve of Trump's deportations. 54%. 42% said it is making them safer. I know it's easy to blame Trump and move on, but the fact is Americans want this. Yes, the policy is...
That's true. That's true. We can't just blame it on the leaders of the country, but the citizens are at fault as well. F me.
is divisive, illegal, and high-handed, but most of America wants exactly that. There is no point pretending that your country is better than this. You're only as good as the people you elect. So ditch the
True.
moral high ground, stop lecturing other countries, and get your house in order.
First
I got to agree with everything that Paul Sharma said. I didn't hear any lies in what she was saying. She was just giving you the dead honest truth. That's all we got. Love to hear what you guys think. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Check out the next. See y'all next time.